Welcome back to a windy day here at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky, as we continue our preview of the 1986 Kentucky Derby. Now, the question of legal drugs. For the first time this year in the program, the bettors know exactly what the situation is, and Sharon has more on that.
Well, and it's important, too, because it really can tell you something about the race. The drugs involved, they're legal in Kentucky, now printed in the program for the first time, are Bute and Lasix. Butazolidine, a mild pain reliever, and Lasix, which is a diuretic which reduces the incidence of bleeding in a horse's lungs, very common and not a serious condition, although, of course, it can slow him down. Now, only Ferdinand and Bolt Arrangement will have neither one. 3 of the horses will be on Lasix for the first time, and this is a drug that is commonly believed to dramatically improve performance, even in horses that do not bleed. Groovy last raced in New York where he couldn't legally use either Bute or Lasix. He can now, and he'll get both for the first time. So will Wheatley Hall, whose trainer Jack Vanberg believes they will help a horse who's improving anyway. Wheatley Hall hasn't won a stakes race yet, but Vanberg thinks he may be ready.
I don't know whether he can beat the top 2 of them or not. I don't know. You don't know till you go to battle with him. But I know this much, that he's got plenty of talent. We'll find out Saturday how deep it is.
And the Lasix may be an added advantage. Wise Times also gets Lasix for the first time after a minor bleeding incident at Keeneland. Whether or not a horse improves the first time on Lasix, favorite Snow Chief will not get it because trainer Mel Studi says he doesn't need it.
Oh, no, he has never bled in the past. I use Lasix in California on quite a few horses, but I don't use it unless the horse is a bleeder.
Well, Mike, Mel does say that the horse will go on Bute because all of his horses in California get it, but not Lasix. What do you think of this very common belief that first time on Lasix they go a little bit better?
Well, you know, I'm not a trainer and I'm not a veterinarian, so I'm really not too sure what effect Lasix does have. I've heard the same thing that you've heard, that the first time they go on the Lasix, it can make the horse perform a little bit better and maybe carry their speed a little bit further. With the 3 horses that are on the Lasix for the first time in the Derby, though, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference in this year's Derby.
It is a help, though, to the bettors, because every little bit of information helps.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. The more information that you can get to the bettors, no matter what kind of information that is, I think that's better off, and I think racing's better for that.
Yeah, so the 112th Kentucky Derby will give the people here at the track, and now you, a little extra information about which horses might be your picks.
All right, and our thanks to Mike Battaglia for joining us on this preview of the 1986 Kentucky Derby. And when we return after a final break, a word with Jack Whitaker of ABC Sports. Stay tuned.